Are you stuck in a toxic job, convincing yourself that there's no way out? Let me tell you what's holding you back isn't just your boss or the paycheck. It's the lies that you've been told and ones that you've started to believe. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to expose the three biggest lies that are stopping you from quitting your toxic job and how breaking free from them can transform your career and life. Does this sound like you? You dread going to work? You feel undervalued? You keep telling yourself this is just how work is? Or worst, I can't afford to leave. If that's you, stay with me because I've been there too. This is the first and the most dangerous lie everyone says to themselves. Toxic jobs are normal. It makes you think you should put up with them, that everyone deals with it, and that it's the part of being a professional. If you can't handle it, they'll treat you like a weak person. But here's the truth, it's not. It's not that toxic jobs are normal. Yes, there are challenges, and challenges are normal. But constant toxicity, like being disrespected, micromanaged, undermined, is not. It's not helping you grow, and it's not something you should accept as a norm. I worked with Priya, a professional who spent years in a role where her boss constantly undermined her, especially in meetings. She told herself this is just the corporate life. But when she finally took action, setting the boundaries and eventually finding a healthier environment, she realized how much she had been held back. Now she's thriving in a leadership role. So the first step is to recognize what's normal and what's toxic. Here's how you can do it. Ask yourself, is this job challenging me to grow or is it breaking me down? If it's latter, it's time to rethink your option. This is the most common fear. The second, I can't afford to leave this job. And I get it. Financial stability is important. But let's flip the script. What's the cost of staying in a toxic job? Think about it for a moment. Toxic work environment affects your mental state, physical well-being, and even relationships outside of work. You may already be spending money on stress-related medical bills, impulse purchases to make you feel better, or therapies in some cases to cope up. Isn't that costing you more than taking the leap of finding something better? Rahul, a mid-level manager, believed that he couldn't afford to leave his job. But when we sat down and analyzed his situation, we realized that this toxic workplace is costing him more than his health and happiness. He created a savings plan, started networking, and within 6 months, he landed a better role with a higher salary and peace of mind. So what can you do? Well, here's a few things that you can do. Audit your finances. Build a 3-6 months of emergency fund and begin exploring your options while still employed. Take a look at all the outgoing expenses every single month, multiply it by 6 and see if you can have that as an emergency fund with you. Go up to 9 if you want to stretch it. Make sure that you put every money that is going out of your pocket. And once you have the transition plan, it will make you leave easy and with less risk. Remember, when you have savings with you and you know that it will take care of your outgoings, you will have a comfort, you will have a confidence that will build in you. And that confidence will help you to look out for something better. That confidence will help you to stand up for yourself as well. And finally, we come to the third lie, the one that so many of us believe. I hate this one, but I see this everywhere. If I could just work harder, things will get better. It's the time where people spend hours. And people come to me telling me that, Amit, I work 10 hours a day. I work during weekends. I work for more than 12 hours a day, every single day. Because the pressure is on you. It seems like you are the problem of a broken system. Come on, wake up. It's not you. And here's the harsh truth. In a toxic workplace, working harder doesn't fix the problem. It's not about your efforts, it's about the culture that rewards bad behavior, not hard work. You can't change a toxic system on your own. You can try, but it's very challenging. You'll burn out. I remember Anjali, a high performer, sacrificed weekends and even the evenings hoping for her boss to notice. Instead, she was burned out and her efforts went unrecognized. When she finally shifted her energy into finding a new role, she discovered a workplace that valued her without needing to sacrifice everything. So, what can you do here? Stop trying to prove your worth in a toxic environment. Instead, focus on building visibility and networking for your next opportunity. Your value isn't defined by how much you can endure, it's defined by your skills and impact. Let's quickly recap the three lies that keep so many people stuck in the toxic jobs. Number one, it's just how work is. Number two, I can't afford to leave. Number three, I'll get better if I just work harder. Each one of these is a trap, and breaking free from them starts with recognizing the truth. And the truth is that it's a toxic work environment. Maybe it's a toxic boss. Maybe it's the toxic culture. Maybe it is the way the things happen there. You deserve better than a workplace that drains you. It's not about escaping. It's about choosing a future where you can grow, thrive, and be respected. And the first step is understanding that you're not stuck. There is always a way out. Now, if this resonated with you, here's how I can help you. You can join my corporate politics masterclass to learn and build confidence and transition into a better role. Remember one thing, your career is in your hands. It's time to take control.